Buenos días todo, Coach Jimmy, aquí de Panamá. Vamos a hablar de 3 cosas que necesita para tu ruta, para empieza tu ruta, para buscar un beca en los Estados Unidos. Ok, si vas a estudiar en los Estados Unidos necesita aprender inglés, ok. Si en fútbol hay mucho profes y jugadores que hablan español, sí. Bueno, pues vamos a hablar en inglés por esta parte. Por favor, escucha bien y toma notas. Y si tiene preguntas, envía un mensaje. Por favor, está bien. Vamos a buscar opciones para ti para jugar fútbol en los Estados Unidos con un beca. Un beca es importante porque puede ayudar con los financieros y para estudiar que quieres en una escuela y también para jugar fútbol. Tienen minutos para jugar. Vamos a hacer esta parte en inglés. Ok, vamos. Número uno, hoja de vida, tu resume. Okay, resume. You need to include, this is for ages 16 or 17 until about 21 or 22. There are exceptions up to about 25 years of age for certain schools, but we're going to go from 16 or 17 to 22. All right, here's what you need on your resume. Para tu hoja de vida. Number 1, you need to have all of your school information. What schools you attended, if you got a degree in those schools. Also, what your grade point averages were. And then include on there any extracurricular school activities, any clubs you're involved with, debate, band, any other additional sports outside of football. Include those on there under each school. Okay, so for that as well, you need to include all your school teams. Any team you played for a school, include the team, the position, and also if you know how many goals, assists, and minutes. Those are important things to have. Those are the top 3 things you need. Also, you need to include all your academies, okay? So since the age of about 10 to 12 years of age, include all your academies. Sometimes we change academies. Sometimes you stick with the same academy for years. If you're with the same academy for years and you played in a lot of tournaments, a lot of copas like Patrick or any of the other copas or the Talento or Juvenil or any of those, include those on there. Include if you scored a goal during that tournament, how many minutes you played if you remember. If you have any videos from that, include that as well later on. We'll talk about links and videos. So that's what you need on your resume. On your resume, you need all the links to your social media. That's the 2 preferred are your YouTube. Create a YouTube channel if you're under 18 with the help of your parents. And if you're over 18, it's yours. And then also your Instagram page. Open your Instagram page. And you need to ensure that your Instagram page reflects you as a good person, a good student, a good player. So my preference is have 2 Instagram pages. My Instagram for football only, include everything football. Tournaments, playtime, training, team trips, if you guys went overseas, if you went international, include those on there. And then your other page is your personal social media. But ensure that your personal social media doesn't show things like you drinking or making signs with your hands or doing obscenities. You know, be respectful, show good character, because character is one thing that coaches like to see. A lot of these schools look at how the student portrays themselves, how you're seen. Are you seen as a good person? Are you seen as a good student, a good athlete? Do you have good practices, good technical training outside of normal practices and normal playtime? All right. So on your resume, you need your schools, your academies, your links to your social media, and you need a good contact number if you're under 18 years of age. I prefer at 18 years of age also to have your parents included because this is a big deal. This is you going to college. So there's going to be some support needed from your parents. A lot of support needed from your parents. Your family is very important. I need phone numbers for your family, email for your parents, your contact information, and all the links to your pages. If you have a player profile somewhere in a school or on like Top Drawer or any of those, include those, okay? All right, that's the first thing. Resume, very important. Your resume is going to contain all the other things that we're going to talk about, okay? It's going to have access to all those things. The other things, we talked about social media, videos, all right? Have highlight reels from this year. I don't want to see last year's highlight reels and you just got done playing a full year of school ball and a school year of Liga Prom or a semi-pro team or an academy, right? I don't want to see last year's videos. I want to see this year. How are you playing this year? Because this is the year we're going to pull you. This is the year the coach is going to see and say, hey, he's good now, not last year, and then you deteriorate, but he's good now. So, videos this year, please, on your videos, if you're using Instagram and YouTube, please put the details of the event. If it's a tournament, if it's a Copa, if it was school, what number you played, what minute you came in, or how many minutes you played, how many goals you had, how many assists. There's enough details you can put there that coaches don't have to ask a lot of questions when we talk to you, okay? On your Instagram page, a bunch of good 1 minute to 2 minute videos of your most recent 6 months play time or most recent matches is amazing, because we can judge off just a couple of those 1 or 2 minute videos how effective you are. Make sure in those videos, like I say, effectivity, right? How effective are you? Are you playing? Are you touching the ball? Are you making runs? Are you stopping plays? Are you assisting attacks? Things like that, all right? And then on your YouTube page, you can have full matches. Just upload the full match and tell me I'm number 10. I play on the left side. I had 10 assists and 5 goals. I don't know however many, but you know what I'm saying. Details on so we can identify you. If you have annotations, you can annotate. Put a little arrow on top of you or circle yourself and put that in the video, at least at the start. That way we can track you throughout parts. And you can break up the video. Now, if you have a full match and there were times that you were effective and the times that you were not, and you're good at editing videos, edit that video and cut it down. That way it helps us figure out, that, hey, he's showing us effective moments and I have a good, 20 minutes of you out of a match. Okay, so that's your social media. Again, make sure your social media, my preference is 2 social media pages, 1 football specific and 1 personal, all right? YouTube should be 100% football. Coaches are out there. They can look you up. They can see you. They can find you on YouTube if they know your name. Put your name also. That's another key thing to Instagram. A lot of us like to shorten our names and have nicknames and things. Make sure you include your full name, right? Mine, James Schubert. I'm not going to put Jim Guy or whatever. I don't know who Jim Guy is. I'm going to put James Schubert, even though mine says, Coach Jimmy Soccer. I still put James Schubert so people can still look me up and find me. Okay, make sure that's on your Instagram, football specific. Your personal, you could do, I don't say whatever you want with, but you still should be respectful, because if people find that and see that there's things that you don't like, then that could affect your getting called up. And then this other one on YouTube as well. Make sure you put your full name. Your Instagram is just your full name. Just put your name there. Playtime, highlights, title of each video. Make sure your name is included in those videos. All right, that's moving on. And then the third one we like to talk about is ensuring that you have good resources, right? Contacts with coaches. Make sure you're getting effective play time, and ensuring that your coaches are there backing you, because a lot of the universities will reach out to your current coaches at your academies. So make sure you have good references. That's the third part, good references for your videos and for your play time and on your resume. That way we can reach out and say, hey, how's this student? How is he as a player? Has he been effective? Because honestly, we don't know you until we see some videos, and that's our first line of judgment. Our first judgment is you on a video. The second is maybe we get to see you face to face, meet you here in Panama somewhere, talk to you on a video call, things like that. So just make sure you have good references. You have coaches that saw you play, know you, and that can back you up. Because football is a game of referrals too. If you have a good coach and they back you and they know you're a good student and a good player, they're going to want to help you. So when we call them and talk to them, they're going to go, yeah, I like this player. He was really effective. He tried hard. I think he'd be good, playing at the college level, or he needs a little more time, things like that. So just make sure you have good referrals. So that's my little short video here. 10 minutes, not quite short, but you can listen to it all or you don't need to. Otherwise, hey, I'm waiting for your call. Send me a message on Instagram, coachjimmysoccer _soccer, or you can send me an email as well, coachjimmysoccer@gmail.com. All right, talk to you later. Ciao, hasta luego.